Just watching the recent bank failures, the concept and thought that went a lot through my head is headline risk. Social media clearly expedites the headline risk, regardless of any fundamentals in certain cases. I'm not saying there were no fundamental issues at certain banks that went under. That's not the point.
Right.
But social media can very rapidly aggravate the headline risk challenges that can create runoffs. So, what does that mean for our community institutions? Can a headline risk runoff put a bank under in Missouri, Mississippi, Kansas as fast? I don't know the answer, but it is something we have to be ready for and be present and address it either through proactive pricing campaigns that's relevant to that market, and a social media presence, and an active, proactive media campaign, communication strategy, so that we don't find ourselves in that bind. Not that everything can be prevented, but thinking through the age-old concept of headline risk and how rapidly that unfolds is going to be crucial over the next several months.
Totally agree. I think, Mary and I did a video a few weeks ago, right, talking about some examples of folks who have gotten out in front of it, right, to make sure that they explain what's going on and also identify, why they're different than an SVB or a Signature, right? So uninsured deposits or IntraFi or other products that they have that differentiate them. To your point, I think it's important to be able to communicate clearly, and I think you nailed it, proactively with your customer base, so that they know what's going on and they're not put in a position where a social media post can send them scurrying for the doors.
And maybe I can suggest in plain English in those campaigns, a regular customer is not exactly well versed in asset liability management.
Absolutely not. It has to be basic. I know I was talking to one client who literally just took their 10 biggest depositors to lunch. I mean, talk about basic and old school banking, right?
That's what community institutions are supposed to do.
You're right. That's the thing we're best at, if we're being honest, right?
Take the 10 business owners and the 10 farmers which have the biggest account to lunch.
It's all it takes. Have a conversation with them, walk them through why you're different, differentiate, absolutely.
And they're going to talk in the community 6 degrees of separation.
That's right. That word will get out.
Yeah. We'll call it a day on the 6 degrees of separation and simple communication and the good old community banking best practices.
I love it.